Yo, what is up, guys? I hope you guys are having a great day. And in today's video, we are going to be working on something a little different, a little change up from the Yamaha hopper. So this is what we got. So what we have here is a Troybuilt 27cc weed eater, weed whacker, whatever you guys call them, from wherever you're from. This is actually a family friend's weed eater, and he wants me to get it going. So I'm suspecting that it's going to be carburetor issues because he said it's been sitting a while. So yeah, we're going to start by tearing that carb apart and clean it and just get that straight. And then we'll replace the fuel line. That stuff looks a little old. We'll replace that. And then probably clean the air filter. And then hopefully it'll run good. So let's start by tearing off this carburetor. Alright, so as you can see, we have the carburetor here. It's a little dirty, but we can go ahead and clean it up. And we're going to be taking off this piece, and that should be the diaphragm under there. And then we'll take off the primer bulb and just blow out everything with some compressed air. So let's do it. Alright, so I just took apart this whole carburetor, and the diaphragm is sadly pretty trash. So it's just super dry, and I don't think that'd be sucking in any gas. So it's probably going to need a new one of that. I may actually have one from an old weed eater motor, so I'm going to look for that and see if we can have this piece, or see if we have this piece, or if not, we can just run to the store and get one. So let's do it. Alright guys, so we are actually back here the next day, and I searched town, could not find anything. I couldn't even find a carb rebuild kit, so I just ordered this kit from Amazon. It had everything: fuel line, extra primer bulbs, not sure why you need those, but yeah, because this one has a good one, but carburetor, everything I need to get this thing running. So this was only $15, so that, I mean, that's not too bad. But yeah, now we're just ready to take off the fuel tank, replace the lines, and then slap the carburetor on, and then this thing should fire up. So let's go ahead and remove this gas tank and replace those fuel lines. Alright, so now we're on to running some fuel line in this gas tank. So the easiest way to do it is get your fuel line and cut it at an angle. Just like that. Yeah, it's like a little bit of an angle. And then you can just push it in. Just like that. And then go in with some pliers and pull it through. So just like that. And then you can put your fuel filter on this, and then stick it back in there, and do the same for the other fuel line. So. Alright, so as you can see, we got the fuel filter installed. You want to make sure it's at its like lowest point and on the bottom, so that looks pretty good. Because actually, alright, so as you can see, we have the fuel lines installed. The fuel filter is at its lowest point on the tank, so you can get the maximum amount of gas out of this gas tank. But yeah, so brand new lines. The other line without the fuel filter is just like a pulse line, kind of pressurizes the gas tank. So yeah, gas tank's all good to go. So now we're gonna head and slap on the gas tank first onto the weed eater, and then we'll go ahead and throw this carb on. So yeah, let's do it. Alright, so got the gas tank installed, that's good to go. So now we got the carburetor here, and you just hook up the little linkage. You set down the gasket, making sure the surfaces are clean. And then, yeah, I'll bolt on just like that. So now we need to get the air filter, little plate, or little air box housing, whatever you want to call it. And then we can go ahead and bolt this down. Alright, so airbox and carb is all secure. So now we just need to go ahead and trim up these fuel lines and then hook them in. Got the fuel lines all hooked up, and now we're just gonna go ahead and throw in this air filter. So just like that. Put on the cover, and just like that, we're ready to see if she'll start. So let's throw some gas in her, see if she'll start. Alright, so we got gas in her, and now we're just going to prime her up. And as you can see, we get gas going in the primer bowl. So yeah, let's see what she does. Alright, so she's primed, so let's go ahead and give her a couple of pulls. Oh, maybe. Alright guys, so as you guys saw, this thing runs super good, super strong, and yeah, so I went ahead and put a full tank of gas in there, and I'm also going to run some Troybuilt through it, so be ready to go whenever he needs it next, because it is starting to get cold. So yeah, we'll go ahead and run some Troybuilt through it, and then yeah, I'll be ready to go back home. Alright guys, that's going to be a wrap for today's video. I hope you guys like this little small engine repair video. So yeah, if you did, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give it a thumbs up. So yeah, thank you guys for watching.